Hi, so far we've created two databases from scratch, and you learn how to use SQL to create database and populate data values. So you know you always can update some kind of table. I'll touch it shortly. You can update table name, for example. You want to update, let's say, policy. Update policy where set policy, let's say, policy holder. You might always assign some kind of new values. Something like that, where table policy number, let's say, equals, which was first one? 2. If you run this command, it will update this record. And instead Alice, sorry, this one, and instead Alice Wonderland, the name of policyholder will become Maria Artois. It's not everyday task, updating. However, as a business analyst or tester or professional quality engineer, you're supposed to know how to create a proper join. There are different types of joins, like full joins, left outer, right outer joins, join. However, the reality is next. You need to check your own work. Let's say you created some kind of customer with multiple data entrances from front end web application. Then you went to backend some kind of application and you're supposed to check it, let's say in mainframe and also in database that you indeed created it. So let's create it now. We type select and let's say I want to retrieve some kind of separate fields from separate table which have referential integrity. Policy. What do I want from policy now? I'd like to have policy holder, then driver. What do I want from driver? Let's say I want license plate and then vehicle. What do I want from vehicle? I want, let's say, vehicle brand. Then I say from which table I want it. From policy. Now it's supposed to be, because it's dedicated record. Inner join. Inner join which table? Driver. Now on condition. On. Now I say policy. Policy number equals same as in driver. Policy number. Next. Inner join vehicle. On which condition? On driver policy number. Remember, they all had same policy number. Vehicle, policy, where is it? Policy number. That's it. This is classical inner join. I will move it right here so you'll see it. Only three values from policy table, from driver table, and from vehicle table. So I highlight it and I execute it. Here it is. Here's a clear result. Policy holder from policy table, license number from driver table, and vehicle brand from vehicle table. That's how you create a correct join. Or when you create some kind of, let's say, some kind of data input, let's say from web or desktop application, and you're supposed to check it in your database. So that's exactly how it works. Now, I want to put more values. So from policy, I want something else. Policy cost. From driver, I want something else. I want status. And from vehicle, I want also something else. Let's say mileage. Okay, so now I highlight it. And execute it. And we have another record already. Very good. But we can add another condition where policy number, for example, equals to. Should be first record. Highlight it and execute it. That's it. Let's say 3. Highlight it and execute it. Very good. Let's say 4. Highlight it and execute it. You can set any other condition. For example, where policy holder like Stella executed. Supposed to be policy holder like wildcard, not number, holder by name. That's it, you found it. Or you can go wildcard forward and say Verona. Last name. Executed same record. Very good. So that's exactly how you write a proper join. So policy, let's return back to policy number equals 2. That's it. This is very simple, and that is where it's 100% usable and totally applicable. for real testing, for example. Okay, whatever you create on front end, this is exactly the record you verify on backend. That's it. See you in the next lectures.